Good evening. Welcome friends, parents, family, and class of 2015. I am so happy you all came out to celebrate the amazing Weaver class of 2015. Weaver Academy is a school that I've never dreaded getting up for in the morning, except for these past few months where I just really want to get everything over with and graduate. And those long nights where I stayed up until 2 a.m. doing a Calicut essay. And that time where I stayed up all night doing Miss Barefoot's final AP US history project. And it felt like my hand was breaking. I know you guys, you feel that too. Other than that, it has truly been a pleasure being a Weaver student. 1/3 of the reason I have had such an eye-opening experience is due to the amazing teachers and administrative staff we have here. Another third of the reason is the amazing support we have from family and friends who come to all our events and concerts throughout the year. The final third is the deep connection I have developed with my class. We have truly developed into an intelligent, beautiful, and mostly crazy family. However, we definitely did not start off that way. All of us have had quite the character development throughout these 4 years. Does anyone else remember that argument we had on Facebook, photo of the sign saying it's okay to go to Weaver, where we argued about how everyone was developing into their cliques? Remember how we wanted to have a distinguished day where we all ate lunch together and talked as a class? Well, that definitely didn't work out. However, we still were able to get along so well. Even though we did develop into our different groups, there's still that love we have for each other that cannot be explained for anyone. It is a closeness that is truly not seen at regular large public high schools. We all have developed into very idiosyncratic personalities. In this next section, raise your hand when I say your PBA. We have the drama students, who have developed into a close family that could be compared to an Italian reality show family that has sporadic feuds but still loves each other. We have artists, who mostly keep to themselves, but when you get to know them, they are hilarious and have very interesting personalities. There are us vocal students, who despite having the most beautiful voices, have some of the strangest laughs you will ever hear. Like dance. You have the guitar, strings, and piano students, who are all very distinguished personalities and are able to have some of the most insightful conversations with you. And the dancers and music production students, who are full of practical intelligence and are some of the kindest and most interesting people I know. I am really excited to see what everyone does in their life because the potential you are showing right now shows no limits. However, all of us are going to be confronted with adversity of some kind in our lifetime. Throughout my life, I have been confronted with many situations that could have helped me back from getting to this point. I had a single grandparent to raise me after the tragic event of my mother dying at a young age. However, my grandmother is the strongest, most caring, and intelligent person I know, and she has helped keep me balanced. She has truly shown unconditional love for me through everything and has been on my team no matter what. Despite adversity in multiple forms, she has loved me every step of the way. I believe that anyone can make it through life successfully, with love and support from at least one person, a motivated mindset, and a good education to combat the ignorance that sometimes plagues our society. Raise your hand if you have been raised in an unconventional family setting, whether it be a single parent, grandparents, same-sex couples, or anything like that. I think that in our society, normality is something that is pressured far too heavily. Being normal or average doesn't really make you stand out amongst the crowd. I believe that being different should be something that is celebrated more in our society. Being different is something that can lead to great success. Look at our class, for example. All of us are very different and amazing, and it makes us stand out greatly. We fight and discourage conformity. That is something that every person can say about themselves. I encourage you to embrace your quirkiness and live freely. From what I've learned while I've been on this earth, all you can do is persevere through your struggles. Just remember that most of the pains you will feel in your life are fleeting. It's quite cliche, but you should never give up on something you want to accomplish. Just take a deep breath and take the situation head on. Find things that motivate you and help you achieve greatness. That's one of the many reasons I believe that Weaver is such an amazing place for students to learn. It provides motivation through the arts that help us achieve a plethora of amazing feats. That is why I do not understand why exactly there is some kind of war against the arts in the school system within our country. We give so much praise to the football player from a big public school, but leave the musician, the artist, the actor, and the dancer in the dust. Our respective arts are just as impressive as sports. The things we go through as artists are just as rigorous and prestigious as what athletes go through. For example, try going through a 12-hour rehearsal and tell me how you feel after. We must keep the arts active in education because they provide stability for students across development. The arts have been an important outlet for all of us graduating here today, and its importance in our lives will continue from this day on. Even if a lot of us are not continuing in our respective arts, our journey within the arts at Weaver will remain with us. Although our minds will continue to develop, we will continue to draw upon the lessons we have learned at Weaver, whether it be unconscious or not. We all have been prepared well for the rest of our journey through life, and I hope that you remember and cherish your time you've had here at Weaver, because I know I will. Congratulations, class of 2015. I love you.